Hey folks, hey superstars, hey, this is Wesley Virgin here with another Millionaire Midnight rant. It's 11:10 p.m. on a Monday. It's Monday. Okay. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, where we discuss all things wealth. We discuss mindset, manifestation, entrepreneurship, and anything that you need from me to help you win financially or in life in general. Okay? And tonight I'm going to do a Q&A. Hey guys, how are you? How's everybody doing? Ask me anything tonight. Okay? How's everybody doing? Question, how much money did you make today? I'm just curious. How much money did you make? Hey, Pamela, how are you? Hey, Mike. Hey, go ahead and comment your names below. I want you guys to know that I do see you. I'm paying attention to the comment section below. So place your names below here so I can show you some love. Okay? Somebody said not enough. Not enough money, huh? Salvador, how are you? Charles, I love it. I don't feel I win. James Porter, Z. Beverly Washington, how are you? Hey, James. Lena, how are you? Brooke Gladden. Max, hey. Romero. Laura. Lana. Bree Harris. James. So cool. Paradise. Jay, how are you? Carlos. Rihanna, how are you? Okay. Seagull. Hey, Ferrara, how are you? And folks, I don't mind if you want to tag a few people below and share this out so we can get to over 100 million people here tonight. Okay? And listen, if it wasn't for you, this podcast, the rant that I do here on a nightly basis, it wouldn't be what it is today without your support, without you listening and your trust. So I'm grateful for that. I want to thank all of you. I love you to life. All of you, even you, big head. I love you too. And I love you too, Pookie and Ray Ray. I know Pookie and Ray Ray on here somewhere. I love you too, okay? I got your back. Your boy Wes got your back. I do, okay? But let's educate ourselves tonight here, okay? Because we deserve to have a much better life than what we're currently living here. Can I get an amen to that? Hey, Morgan Ivory, how are you? All right, so let's go ahead and start with some questions here. Hey, Steven, questions for me here. Post them below. Max the Great, you can ask me anything. I am a self-made millionaire from Houston, Texas. I'm a black man. I'm young. I'm hungry. I'm worth $40 million. I run several digital marketing companies. I'm in real estate and some other stuff as well. I do well. I'm basically set for life. Have 3 outstanding children, and I love helping people. Okay. Time management tips. Well, you can't manage time. Write that down. You can't manage time because we all get 24 hours a day. But what you can manage are your moves. You can manage your activity with the time that's given to you. Okay? If you're receiving requests from other accounts, that is not me. I only have one Instagram account. How to remove money blocks that prevent money from coming in. Well, how do you know you have money blocks? Like, how do you know? Hey, Monica, how are you? questions for me. Is Houston a great place to live? Yeah, it's cool. I'm pretty bored of it. It's a bit insipid for me now, which is why I'm moving to Colombia. But it's cool if you've never been here before. Christian, how are you? What was the first payment you received after doing the script that really made you believe? The first payment? Payment for what? I mean, I believed before I created the script. I created the script based off the belief that I can actually make $1 million. So everything that's in the script, or the Genie script, was from the journey of me earning my first $1 million. Okay? It's the techniques. What is the best book to get started on meditation? Well, I would say definitely get my Genie script program. There's a lot of books out there, but I do recommend the Genie script course. Legal Think Tank. She's in Houston. How are you? Hey, Wesley, how do I remove my family's beliefs out of my mind? You got to get around different people, my guy. Got to listen to the podcast, listen to my rants daily, and stop listening to your parents and family. Separate yourself. How to stay in flow state. One word, meditation. If you want to be in flow, like I'm always in flow, folks. Flow state is when everything just tends to happen according to how you want it to happen. Meditate. Meditate and visualize it happening the way you want it. Mental rehearsal. I do this daily. Jacqueline, how are you? You moving to Colombia? That's incredible. Absolutely. Hey, Wesley Milford. Wesley, when are you moving to Colombia? Yeah, so I already bought a penthouse in Colombia. Maybe I'll show you guys the link so you can check it out. But I'll be in Colombia the end of November. My son's birthday is this weekend, so I got to prepare for that. But by the end of the month, I will be officially in Colombia. Medellin. Ingrid, how are you? What kind of deodorant, toothpaste, and toothbrush you use? Deodorant, I use Secret. And honestly, I don't really need deodorant. I know it sounds crazy, but I changed my diet in the last 6 months, and now like I'm eating more greens, and I take chlorophyll tablets, and now I don't really need deodorant that much. Actually, I really don't. I mean, let me smell myself right now. Hold on. Like I smell good, honestly. I used to date this one young lady. She loved smelling my funk under my arms. She loved it. I mean, it didn't like stink terribly, but it was just a unique smell, and she loved it. But now, like I'm smelling myself right now, I don't have any deodorant on. I don't smell like anything. But I use Secret for toothpaste, baking soda, and Arm & Hammer. That's all you need to make your teeth white. And toothbrush, the cheap toothbrushes, the automatic ones, the battery power ones. That's it. Nothing special there. I love your course. Thank you so much. Shout out to all my brand new Genie Script members. Welcome to the family. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let me see. How would you manifest surpassing your monthly metrics at work? Yeah, you got to visualize it, Ramirez. You got to visualize, whatever the monthly metric is that you want to hit. You have to see yourself making that type of money and put yourself in that type of environment around people who make that type of money as well. It's really that easy. Mr. Ghana, how are you? No, Colombia, not Columbia, South Carolina. No, Colombia, Medellin. Pheromones. Yeah, it is my pheromones. Like, I smell good. I'm not gonna lie, all the time. I do. I smell good all the time. It's my superpower. It's one of my superpowers, just smelling good. I mean, I'm the type of man that smells so good that I'm irresistible to women. Oh, but I can't give you guys my smell. I'm sorry, I can't do that. But that just say I have the type of smell that makes a woman feel a little juicy juice in between her legs. Sorry, folks. You asked me the questions, I just answered it. But yeah, so men always smell good. Even at the gym, smell good. How is spirituality and money related? It's not. Spirituality has nothing to do with money. You got people that believe in God and Jesus, broke. Some people that believe in God and Jesus, rich. Some people that don't believe in nothing, rich, broke. So it has no correlation, honestly. Yeah, tongue scrapers as well. White strips, yeah. What is that 20-word phrase? It's in the program. What was the force that drove your consistency? Myself. I'm the force. How old were you when you made your first million? 35. How did your parenting change after you became wealthy? It didn't change. I've been the same. I parent my children the same way when I was broke. And I parent them the same way when I'm rich as well. How many days per week do you lift weights and do cardio? I lift weights 5 days a week, cardio every day. Stairmaster. Every time I put on Lush Lotion and Bun Number 9, signature scent, I literally make love to myself. I know, right? Yeah, that signature scent, I know exactly the lotion you're talking about. Absolutely, that thing is tough. But I have a new one now. Wes, even if I've been trying what you say, it has been hard to break through sometimes. You don't know where to start. Well, what do you mean? I mean, I've already told you guys where to start. First, you start with, you need to know what you want first. That's where you start. You got to write down the type of life you want to live. Hey, Wesley, can you please talk about the guilt for being wealthy and why we shouldn't feel that way, please? Like, why do you feel guilt of being wealthy? I've never felt any type of guilt of wanting to be wealthy. So can you unpack that for me? Why do you feel guilty? For what? Because you're wealthy and other people are not? Are the visualization materials on YouTube good? Or do we need a specific course? It depends on which video you're watching. I don't know. I recommend my course, though. You sell yourself very well. Thank you. Of course, all great CEOs know how to sell themselves. I'm trying to get comfortable, folks. Hold on, give me a second. Girl, move over. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm by myself. Wes, what thoughts did you have when you were broke versus rich? I had broke thoughts. When I got rich, I had rich thoughts. It's pretty obvious, huh? For someone who has $0 and is starting from the very beginning to build wealth, what moves do you suggest to start building? Yeah, Daisy, the first step is to determine what you want. You need to take out a sheet of paper and write down, what do I want? And Daisy, spend some time there. Okay? Because until you really know what you want, trying to jump into an opportunity or a business is just going to be futile. Because you're going to quit. Okay? What do you think is the best content to create on YouTube to make that YouTube money? You got to do your research, man. I mean, it's so many different channels, so many different personalities. You just need to find a niche that works for you. I can't really single out one niche, right? Because some people have YouTube channels because they have a great personality. Some people have YouTube channels because they have a certain niche that they're in. So I can't say that one is better than the other. It's just about your passion for a subject matter. What is the best way to learn about business and money? Right here with me. What would you like to know? Is it true that you want to be wealthy fast? You must not focus on being in a romantic relationship? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and this is just my experience. Once I cut off my girlfriend, my one and only girlfriend from 15 years ago, I got rich faster. Anytime I'm not talking to a woman, like when I have a woman in my life that I like a lot and I'm spending a lot of time with them, I tend to, I'm not going to say I lose money, but I make less money. As soon as I let her go or we decide to split apart, I make more money. Like my last situation, I made good money, but man, as soon as we split, damn. I made $3.4 million last month. Before I was barely scratching $1 million a month. So it's just, listen, you just got to be with the right woman. And I'm not saying I wasn't with the right woman, but I'm just saying you have to be with a woman that does not stress you out, a woman that understands who you are, who you want to be, and what you're becoming. She has to be totally in line with you. If she's not, you got to let her go. Honestly, you just got to let her go. Okay, there's plenty of women out here. But I suggest that all men that are not wealthy or not rich or you don't have $1 million yet, you shouldn't be focused on any woman at all. I was just talking to some young men today. That's the only thing men can think about. They're always thinking about sex. They're like, oh, it's Monday and it's cold, man. Wes, man, I know you wish you had somebody upstairs, just to keep you warm. And I'm like, no, that's stupidity. So I don't need that stuff, And that's just the lower self, in my opinion. Like men that are always focused on women all the time, sex, that's just their lower self. The higher self is being able to repudiate such desires because there are other things that are just more important than having sexual relationships with women or just being around women. I get it. Women going to be here forever, man. You got to understand. Women going to be here forever. They're not going anywhere. Like, develop yourself. Take 2 years out of your life and just develop yourself. Then you can have whatever woman you want. If you're rich, you can have whatever woman you want. Okay? You're decently attractive, and rich. You can have whatever woman you want, folks. So, but, men, they just, all the time, women just can't, men just cannot detach themselves from women, man. It's so sad. Even as a rich, like I'm rich, and obviously I can have a lot of women right now if I want to, but I just don't even want it. I don't want several. I'm very selective the type of women that I want to deal with or have any type of sexual intimacy with. It's just, I don't know. I'm a king, so I can't just be with any woman, honestly. I just can't. I won't. But, the regular average guy, the 9 to 5 guy, the 8 to 5 guy, he don't care. That's all he thinks about. On the weekend, that's what he wants to do. He wants to go chase women. So, like I said before, man, you have to learn how to divorce your lower self, those sexual desires, and learn how to transmute those desires into desires that will increase your quality of life. Okay? That's a great question, by the way. So funny. I was talking to the two young men today, and they obviously have a 9 to 5 job. They don't even make $20 an hour, and they're both over the age of 30, right? And I told them, I said, I can tell a lot about a man or a woman based off how they behave, how they communicate, the job that they have, the car that they drive. And one of the young men said, oh, you just generalize. I said, I'm not generalizing. He said, Wes, you don't understand my situation. I'm just, and basically he just gave me an excuse. And he didn't get it. A lot of men just don't get it. I was talking to these two men. They just don't get it because they was like, no, 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 no. You don't understand. I'm from another country and I don't have the same opportunity. I said, you just have a limiting mindset. Because that's what was happening. And a lot of men do this, by the way. They always give me an excuse why they are where they are. Because if you truly believed in yourself, I'm like, well, why do you have a job? Quit your job and start a business. Well, I can't. Well, that's an excuse. And the problem with men is like, they want you to believe that their excuse is legitimate. But what you don't realize, successful people, we don't make excuses. Never. That's the issue with them. They don't understand that. They think that if they give a legitimate excuse, then I'm going to give them a pass. But it's no passes. If you want to be wealthy, you either got to jump in or you just stay your ass on the side and be scared. You're either going to jump in the deep end or stay on the sideline with the 2-year-olds. Honestly, that's just how it works. Women as well. You know, women, they always make, women. I love women, but man, they just make excuses as well. And they don't even get it. They just think that their excuse is so legitimate that, you know, it's okay for them to switch, change, stop, pause until you turn 30 and 40 and 50 years old and you have not made any progress financially. Yeah. How do I know it's the time to quit my job and go in my business full time? Do it now. What's stopping you now? Like, quit your job right now. Why not? How many of you have a job? My question to you is, what? If you believe in yourself, and I'm assuming that most of you do, well, quit your job. Like, go full force towards the business. It's going to be tough? Yeah, so if you believe in yourself, you'll find a way. The reason why you don't quit your job is because you're afraid of losing. And if you're afraid of losing or failing or making mistakes, it'll never happen for you. What's the biggest price someone has to pay to become wealthy? The prize? You mean sacrifice? Okay, I love it. I'm glad some of you are entrepreneurs. But yeah, why not now? You know, when people tell me, well, it's not the right time, Wes, I can't quit. I mean, that's like an affirmation in itself. I can't quit right now. You're the reason why you're stuck at your 9-to-5 job. You're like in a prison. You're locked up. Can't get out. And you don't realize you're the only person that has the key. Do you have any tips on communicating better in crucial conversations? Yeah, just listen to great communicators. 1, 2, let's add new words to your vocabulary. Right? 3, learn how to speak slow. Pauses when you speak, like I'm doing now. You notice how I'm taking my time, I'm talking to you, and I'm pausing. If you do that, you will be an excellent communicator. Okay? And learn how to pronounce and enunciate all the syllables of words when you speak. When you're speaking clearly to people. Okay? It's extremely hypnotic and it's extremely influential. Book recommendations on sales, Candy. Honestly, I would rather just watch YouTube videos. Robert Cialdini, the persuasion guy. Like, get his book on persuasion. Okay. You said there's a prize. I said price you have to pay, not prize. Dan Kennedy, absolutely. Thais Castillo, how are you? When and how many times do we use the third eye meditation? daily. Wes, how do I increase my source of income without quitting my job? Because one still need to pay bills. Yeah, I get it. And that's just a poor mindset, unfortunately. That's a limiting mindset, in my opinion. Because I get it, but you're saying that you can't start a business and the business can't pay the bills? Or you're saying that you can't make money fast enough? Listen, like the difference between people that make money faster in business and the people that take forever, it's just the people that believe that they can. Right? And I get it. Some of you, because you don't have the guts yet, you're going to have a job and you're going to run a business at the same time, but it's going to be very difficult for that business to be successful when you're working for somebody at the same time. You got to listen, folks, listen up. It's hard. Many of you want to achieve success and be very comfortable. There's nothing comfortable about becoming a multimillionaire, folks. I mean, not at all. It's nothing comfortable about that. So if you're trying to be comfortable, you want to do things that are very convenient to you, it's not going to happen. You're never going to make $1 million. You'll never see $1 million in your bank in your life. Ever. Does that make sense? Okay? Like if you're looking for comfort, it's not going to happen. You're very welcome for these lives. Glory, how are you? Wes, do you believe in network marketing? Do I believe in it? It exists. I know people that do very well in it. I started with network marketing, but that's not something I want to do. The only problem with network marketing, you're not truly an owner of the business. Me, I'm 100% owner of my companies. I sign the checks. Okay? Yeah. Network marketing, unfortunately, you don't. But network marketing, in my opinion, is an opportunity to start something, a free enterprise business, very inexpensively, and you can learn a lot, for sure. There is still a process they have to go through. I'm a successful retired NFL player with my own trucking company, but it's far from me. So to the young lady, do not give up and quit. Thanks for the advice, Joe Anderson. Why the move to Colombia? Why not? Why not? I'm a rich man. I mean, it's boring here. It's boring in Houston, Texas. Honestly, just boring. Listen, I live an extraordinary life, folks. I'm going to live in a different country every year of my life. Like this year's Colombia. Next year will be Australia. Then I'll be in Paris. Yeah. I mean, why would I make all this money and just live in Houston, Texas? Like, it's cool in Houston, Texas, but it's boring here. I want some excitement, man. Ghana is beautiful. All right, I'll be there soon. Wesley, is trading a smart move to make money? Yeah, if you're willing to learn how to trade. How are you? You gotta learn. You must learn how to trade. What strategy or tactics do you believe contributed the most to your success in digital marketing? To be honest with you, meditation. I know I talk about meditation a lot, and I do because I want to convince you to do it. Like, it was a game changer for me. Like, meditating? Sheesh. Hey, Shirley, how are you? It was a game changer for me. Hey, Joey, how are you? How would you lead a new team that is full of strong personalities and some have been there for years successfully? What, at a job or from a business standpoint? Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio is one of the richest investors in the world. How do you generate better leads? I'm closing at 99% rate, but want to find people that have money to pay. Leads for what business? And how are you acquiring the leads? And what is your CPA? What's the cost per acquisition? Thanks, Wes, for the advice. One last question. How does one attract like-minded people that are vibrating at a high frequency? Yeah, you have to be that type of person first. You have to be vibrating on a high frequency first before you will attract these type of people. Okay? Unless you're vibrating like that, you will just naturally meet people like this. Okay? You'll naturally meet people like this. I'm an attorney. Oh, okay. Go ahead, beautiful black woman. She's an attorney. I love it. A lawyer. Ferrari. Candace, how are you? Advice for dealing with a toxic ex that keeps trying to enter your life while trying to make progress. Just block her. Man, let me tell you something. Anytime you have an ex reaching out to you, and if you haven't blocked her and you can't accept her cause, because there's some part of you still want her. You still like her. Duh. It's obvious. No, we all been there. I've been there too, right? You know, we still miss that thing, right? But if you're really done with it, then block her. That's it. That's all I got to do. I mean, that's what I do. If I'm done, I just block them. But I've never had to block anyone. You have a child together? Okay, well, if you have a child together, just let her know that you're not interested in it. If she keeps reaching out to you, it's fine. I mean, just let her reach out to you, but only keep it professional. Don't sleep with her. Don't lead her on. And live your life and take care of your child. Best way is to use AI. There's so many different AIs, but ChatGPT, you can use it to write emails. You can use it to write copy. It depends on the utility that you're trying to use it for. You guys getting value here tonight? How can I approach people in a fancy gym? Just walk up to them. Hey, how you doing? This is how I don't normally approach women in the gym, but like if I really see something I want, I do. But I'll tell you about an instance that I approached this one young lady. She was a cute little white girl. Cute, super cute, right? And I just walked up to her and said, hey, I like your shoes. Oh, thank you. And we started talking about the shoes. And then I get to the point. You know, within 5 minutes, I'm asking for the number. So let me get a call sometime. She said, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm married. And that was the end of it. So I would say, men, if you want to approach women at the gym, just compliment them on something that they have on. Just the icebreaker. I mean, it's that simple. Me, I don't know. I just don't really care. If I want it, I go right up to, I mean, if I do, yeah, I rarely see what I like. But if I do, hey, what's your name? You know, hey, beautiful, whatever. I mean, it's not even hard for me. I don't know. Because I just have an expectation that I can get any woman I want. And maybe that's not reality, but in my mind, that's what it is. It's all about your attitude and how you think. Does it make sense? What's the next here? Would you let your girlfriend do OnlyFans? Absolutely not. What? OnlyFans? Absolutely not. What that look like? Any girl that I was dating that considered OnlyFans, she's done. I'm not dealing with her at all. I don't even like women that use social media a lot. Like, I don't want to date a woman that's like me, like posting all the time. Nah, I don't want nobody. I like the woman that like to be behind the scenes. She's just not into all that social media stuff. And almost every woman I've ever dated, that's how they are. They don't post and they don't showcase their life. They just behind the scenes. I tell you, I like basic women, basic, beautiful women. What do you think about Mr. Beast? I love him. Hey, Wes, is it necessary to run ads in affiliate marketing? Absolutely. See, there you go. She said, just give her your phone and ask her to put her number in. Yeah, I mean, man, I don't know why it's so difficult for you to just approach women. I get it. You think she's out of your league. You think she's going to tell you no. So what? Yeah, she might tell you no. I like getting rejected, honestly. I don't care. It just humbles me sometimes. Sometimes when you get what you want all the time, man, you need to be humbled, man. You know? So I like it when women reject me or tell me no. Oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. You can get my Instagram. I'm like, what? Instagram, what am I, like 5? What's next? You drink celery juice and what? I drink celery juice, carrot juice, and pineapple together, and have a detox drink as well that my chef prepares every day for me. That's why my skin looks so freaking awesome. How long should a man practice celibacy when trying to make money? As long as it takes until he start making money. That's how long. Now that I know what I want, what's next? All right, Daisy, tell me, what do you want? Comment below. What do you want? It's important to be very detailed about it. Okay. What's next here? XO. Jada, how are you? Lady P. Questions for me, folks. Talk to me. Are you getting value? I need to work. If you folks don't have any questions here, I'm going to go to work. Kathleen, how are you? Is it wise to sell investment you have, like stocks, to help you move forward in what you want? You're going to sell the investment to do what? To invest in your business? You ever drink celery juice by itself? Of course, all the time. All the time. What made you break through to that first seemingly unattainable goal? Meditation, honestly. And writing in my journal on a daily basis here. Okay. How many hours do you work per day? I have no clue, honestly. A couple hours. It depends on what I'm doing, honestly. Selena. Hey, Kelly. What do you think about investment grade gold and silver? It's something you should invest in. I don't invest in gold. I don't invest in silver, so I don't have any information about that. I tend to only invest in index funds and mutual funds. What do I do if I live with my parents and they putting pressure on me to get a job because the business had been slow? Well, you need to move out, my guy. That's first. You need to move out. Wes, I'm an attractive woman, but I seem to attract men that doesn't want commitments, and I'm a commitment type of woman. How is that I attract the opposite of what I am? Well, it's a lot of men, unfortunately, don't want to make a commitment to women. That's just how it is. It's a ton of them, right? But I would tell you, don't give up, right? Don't give up. But if your intention is to have a man that if your intention is to have a commitment, don't waste time with men that don't want that. Like, find that out early. Okay? So you don't waste any time. Do your new glasses bother your temples? You know, I just realized I don't need glasses, folks. I'm stubborn. I don't need glasses. Do you have security snipers with you? What? Security snipers? Travel to Houston daily. No. Security snipers. That's funny. Yeah. How to become an affiliate for the Genius Group? Go to digitalstore24.com. Go to Marketplace. I'm the second product. All right, folks, I'm going to have to let you go. I'm yawning a bit here. Did you get any value? If you got any value, comment value below and share this to someone, please. And remember, if you ever have a topic, just DM me your topic and I will ensure to discuss it for you. So I love you, folks. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Remember, the podcast, it's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts as well on your phone. 500 plus episodes to condition your mind to become the man or woman that you're destined to be. Let's go.